You were never meant to scroll past this moment. Before your thoughts had time to question why you stopped, something deeper inside you had already made the choice. Something quiet reached for your attention, and without fully understanding it, you listened. For just a few seconds, the noise around you lost its power. The endless rush, the endless voices, the endless distractions all faded into the distance. That is not something to ignore. Moments like this often arrive without warning. They appear quietly, yet they carry the power to change the direction of your life. Right now, something inside you is becoming more awake than it was only a few moments ago. You may not have the words for it yet, but your heart already recognizes that this message belongs to this season of your journey. You were not meant to hear these words yesterday, and you were not meant to wait until tomorrow. You are here because this exact moment holds meaning for you. Life has been moving beneath the surface in ways you could not see, gently preparing you for a new beginning that has been approaching for much longer than you realize. One chapter has been slowly reaching its end. Even if you have been trying to hold everything together, even if your days have felt ordinary, something within you has been changing. Old fears are beginning to lose their grip. Old questions are preparing to receive new answers. The person you have been becoming is finally ready to welcome what once would have passed you by. What is making its way toward you is not confusion. It is not another lesson disguised as pain. It is not another relationship that asks you to shrink yourself just to be accepted. What is coming carries peace. It carries honesty. It carries patience. It carries the kind of affection that never forces your heart to move faster than it is ready. Take a slow breath and remain here. There is nothing you need to prove, nothing you need to perform. These words are not here to impress you. They are here to remind you of something your soul has quietly remembered all along. There is a reason your attention stayed here. There is a reason your eyes did not continue searching for something else. There is a reason your heart feels just a little more open than it did before this moment began. Nothing about this is random. Nothing about this is empty. This is more than another message appearing on your screen. Long before today arrived, life was already arranging moments that would eventually lead you here. Even before you realized how deeply you needed reassurance, something greater had already begun preparing it. Every step you have taken, every delay you questioned, every unexpected turn has quietly brought you closer to this point. As you continue listening, allow yourself to release the need to understand everything immediately. Some truths are not recognized by the mind first. They are recognized by the heart. They arrive with a strange sense of peace, as though they have always been waiting patiently for you to notice them. Something beautiful is already moving toward your life. It is gentle. It is sincere. It carries a warmth that cannot be explained through logic alone. Deep inside, it already feels familiar, as if your soul has been expecting its arrival long before your mind became aware of it. Stay here, be fully present, keep your heart open without hesitation. There is something you must understand, something that is already moving toward your life with purpose and quiet certainty. This younger presence is not coming to complete you. Asterisk, asterisk. You are already complete. You are already whole. You are already enough, exactly as you are. Asterisk, asterisk. Nothing is missing in you that needs to be fixed by another person. This love is not repair. This love is not rescue. This love is not correction. Asterisk, asterisk. This love is recognition. This love is companionship. This love is alignment. It will not try to rebuild you because you were never broken. It will stand with you, not above you, not below you. It will see you, not change you. It will honor you, not question your worth. It will walk beside you as you continue becoming more of yourself, not less. There was a time when you may have believed your value depended on someone else's approval. There was a time when you may have searched for validation in places that could not truly hold your heart. There was a time when you may have accepted less than what you deserved, simply because you forgot your own depth. But that time is ending now. Asterisk, asterisk. It is closing, it is dissolving, it is leaving your life. A new experience is forming in its place. One built on calm understanding, one built on emotional safety, one built on mutual respect, one built on patience that does not rush you, one built on trust that does not shake when life becomes heavy. You may wonder who this person is. You may ask when they will appear. You may try to imagine how you will recognize them. But this awareness is not here to disturb you. It is here to prepare you. Perhaps they are already near your life, quietly existing in your world without recognition. Perhaps they are someone you already know but never truly saw in this way. Perhaps they have been placed in your path long ago, waiting for the right moment to become visible. Or perhaps they are still approaching, step by step, without even knowing they are being guided toward you. But hear this clearly, asterisk, asterisk. When they arrive, you will not feel confusion. You will not feel chaos. You will not feel fear. You will feel calm. You will feel steady. You will feel something soft and familiar, as if your heart recognizes a language it has always understood. There will be no force. There will be no pressure. There will be no emotional storm trying to prove itself. Instead, there will be ease. There will be comfort. There will be a natural flow that does not require explanation. Trust this timing. Trust this unfolding. Trust that what belongs to you cannot miss you. Stay open. Stay gentle with yourself. Stay willing to receive what arrives without fear closing your doors. What is coming is not disruption. It is not destruction. It is not confusion. Asterisk, asterisk. What is coming is alignment. What is coming is support. What is coming is peace. Asterisk, asterisk. And when it finally enters your life, it may not feel like something unfamiliar at all. It may feel like something your soul has already known in silence, something remembered rather than discovered. There will be a moment, a quiet moment, a deep moment, a moment where nothing needs to be said. In that moment, recognition will rise naturally, not from logic, not from reasoning, but from something deeper, something instinctive, something steady. A calm knowing will settle inside you, a certainty without explanation, a truth without proof, a peace without struggle. And you may realize then something powerful. What you were searching for was also searching for you. You did not arrive here by accident. You were guided here. You were led here by something subtle, something unseen, something that works beyond explanation. Your attention slowed for a reason. Your focus softened for a reason. Your thoughts paused for a reason. Even if you cannot explain it, something in you responded. That response matters. That pause matters. That moment matters. It means something inside you is ready to shift. Something inside you is ready to open. Something inside you is ready to receive. This is not random. This is not meaningless. This is not just another passing moment in your day. Asterisk, asterisk. This is a turning point. This is a transition. This is a beginning. A chapter is closing quietly. Another chapter is preparing itself in silence. And what is moving toward you carries something different from what you have known before. It carries clarity instead of confusion. It carries warmth instead of uncertainty. It carries patience instead of pressure. It carries understanding instead of judgment. Stay here with this truth for a moment. Let yourself soften without resistance. Let your inner guard rest without fear. Nothing here is trying to overwhelm you. Nothing here is trying to convince you. Nothing here is trying to rush you. This is not persuasion. This is presence. This is recognition. This is alignment. There is a reason you are here now. There is a reason your attention stayed. There is a reason your awareness did not move away. And there is a reason your heart is responding in a quiet way you may not fully understand yet. This is not coincidence. This is not chance. This is not random. Asterisk, asterisk. This is alignment in motion. This is timing unfolding. This is something arriving closer. Something within you is already changing, subtly, quietly, deeply. Even if you cannot name it, you can feel it. The weight you once carried around approval is beginning to loosen. The need to chase acceptance is beginning to fade. The pressure to prove your worth is beginning to dissolve. And in its place, something new is forming. Something steadier, something calmer, something more grounded in truth. What is coming toward you will not demand that you become someone else. It will not require you to hide your past. It will not ask you to shrink. It will see you fully, clearly, gently, and it will choose you as you are. This love will not feel like confusion that drains you. It will not feel like intensity that burns too fast. It will not feel like uncertainty that keeps you guessing. It will feel like home after a long journey. It will feel like warmth after long cold nights. It will feel like peace after years of noise. It will bring comfort to the places in you that have carried silent pain. It will bring softness to the parts of you that learned to stay guarded. It will bring healing to emotions you thought you had to carry alone. And yes, it may come through someone unexpected, someone younger, someone sincere, someone open-hearted, someone whose presence feels honest rather than complicated. This person will not arrive to challenge your worth. They will arrive to reflect it back to you. They will see your scars, and they will not fear them. They will see your past, and they will not run from it. They will see your strength, and they will not diminish it. They will understand that everything you lived through shaped you, but did not limit you. They will understand that your story is not a burden, but a depth. And they will choose to walk with you, not ahead of you, not behind you, but beside you. Step by step, moment by moment, with patience, with honesty, with care. This is not imagination. This is not fantasy. This is not something unreachable. Asterisk, asterisk. This is possibility. This is alignment. This is what is forming now. You are not unseen. You are not forgotten. You are not moving without direction. Everything you lived through has been shaping something deeper than you realize. Every moment of loneliness, every silent struggle, every quiet hope has not been wasted. It has been preparing you. It has been refining you. It has been aligning you with what is real. And now, something real is moving closer, not to overwhelm you, not to confuse you, not to take from you, but to meet you, fully, gently, honestly. And when it arrives, you will understand, not with explanation, but with peace, not with logic, but with certainty, not with questions, but with calm recognition. Asterisk, asterisk. You are closer than you think. Something meaningful is already on its way. Maybe your past has trained you to hesitate. Maybe it shaped your reactions before you even understood why. Maybe it taught you to question certain possibilities before you ever gave them a chance to exist. Maybe voices around you, loud or quiet, directly or indirectly, placed invisible rules in your mind about what is acceptable, what is safe, what is allowed, what is right according to others. And slowly, without noticing, you began to filter your own feelings through those rules. You began to measure your emotions against opinions that were never truly yours. You began to step back from things that felt real, simply because you were told they should not be real in a certain way, under certain conditions, or between certain people. But truth does not bend itself to inherited fear. Truth does not pause for judgment. Truth does not wait for approval from people who are not living your life or feeling your heart. What is meant for you moves differently. It moves with alignment. It moves with timing that cannot be forced. It moves with purpose that cannot be denied. And when two lives are meant to intersect, the details that once seemed so important begin to lose their weight. Labels become smaller. Expectations become quieter. What remains is something far more direct, far more human, far more real. What remains is connection. What remains is recognition. What remains is a sense of peace that does not require explanation. What actually matters in such a connection is not what others think, not what assumptions are made from the outside, but what is experienced on the inside. It is respect that does not need performance. It is emotional safety that does not demand proof every second. It is understanding that grows naturally, not forced. It is shared values that guide decisions without constant struggle. It is the quiet feeling of being able to breathe fully when you are with someone, without pretending, without hiding, without shrinking yourself. And before this moment ever reached you, the other person was also being shaped. Life was not random for them either. Their experiences were not wasted. Their disappointments were not empty. Their confusion was not meaningless. They went through distance in their own way. They went through silence in their own way. They went through emotional uncertainty in their own way. They questioned what love even means. They questioned whether it could be real, stable, honest, and safe at the same time. And in that process, something within them was being refined. Something was becoming clearer. Something was being prepared. They were being shaped into someone who could recognize depth, someone who could value sincerity, someone who would not confuse intensity with truth, or attention with love. And the same is true for you. Nothing you went through was wasted. Not the moments that hurt. Not the times you felt unseen. Not the connections that ended without closure. Not the nights you questioned yourself. Every experience carried weight. Every moment taught something. Every ending created space. Every silence built awareness. Every lesson added clarity. And now, without force, without noise, without rushing, everything begins to align in a way that feels less like chance and more like direction, less like confusion and more like preparation, less like searching and more like arriving. If something inside you feels softer right now, pay attention to that. If your thoughts slow down when you hear this, notice it. If there is a quiet sense of familiarity rising without reason, do not dismiss it too quickly. That feeling is not random. That feeling is recognition. That feeling is something within you responding before logic can interfere. This is the beginning of openness. Not forced openness, not pressured belief, but a natural softening, a gentle willingness to consider something beyond old fear. You are being guided into a space where you no longer reject possibility just because it once felt unsafe. You are being guided into a space where your heart is allowed to expand again without punishment for doing so. And in this space, one truth becomes very important. This connection, this love that is approaching or already forming its path toward you, is not here to complete you. It is not here to fix you. It is not here to fill a void that was created by the past. You are not incomplete. You are not broken. You are not waiting to become whole through another person. You are already whole in your own existence. You are already valuable without conditions. You are already enough without negotiation. This love is something different. It is not repair. It is recognition. It is not rescue. It is partnership. It stands beside you, not above you. It walks with you, not ahead of you. It grows with you, not in place of you. For a long time, it may have felt like approval from others determined your worth. It may have felt like being chosen validated your existence. It may have felt like attention defined your importance. But that belief begins to dissolve here. Slowly, steadily, clearly, because what is coming does not require you to shrink. It does not require you to prove. It does not require you to perform. It asks only for presence. It asks only for honesty. It asks only for openness. And yes, you may wonder who this person is. You may wonder when they appear. You may wonder how recognition will happen when the moment arrives. But this uncertainty is not meant to confuse you. It is meant to prepare you. It is meant to remove the need for control so that you can recognize what feels natural when it arrives. They may already exist in your surroundings. They may already be closer than you realize. Or they may still be moving toward your life in ways you cannot currently see. But when the connection becomes active, when it becomes undeniable, it will not feel chaotic. It will not feel forced. It will not feel like guessing. It will feel steady. It will feel calm. It will feel familiar in a way that does not need explanation. There will be no need to chase understanding, no need to question constantly, no need to fight for clarity every day. Instead, there will be ease. There will be balance. There will be a quiet sense of this feels right, that grows stronger with time instead of weaker. And in that moment of recognition, something deep within both of you will respond. Something unspoken will settle. Something internal will align. It will feel less like discovering a stranger and more like remembering something that was always meant to be known. A connection that does not demand confusion in order to exist. A bond that does not rely on chaos to feel real. And as this unfolds, not everyone around you will understand it. Some will look at your happiness through their own limitations. Some will question what they do not experience themselves. Some will project their fears onto what they cannot explain. And that is where awareness becomes important. Not every opinion deserves access to your inner world. Not every voice carries truth about your life. Not every criticism is guidance. Some people speak from their own fears. Some speak from their own regrets. Some speak from their own inability to accept joy that is not theirs. So your peace must be protected. Your clarity must be guarded. Your emotional space must be chosen carefully. Stay close to those who recognize your growth. Stay close to those who respect your journey. Stay close to those who celebrate your happiness without conditions. And above all, trust what brings you calm. Trust what brings you steadiness. Trust what brings you into yourself, rather than pulling you away from who you are becoming. Because what is coming toward you is not chaos. It is not confusion. It is not instability. It is alignment. It is presence. It is something that arrives at the exact moment your heart is ready to receive it without fear standing in the way. And when it finally stands in front of you, you will understand without needing to be convinced. You will know without needing proof. You will feel without needing explanation. And that knowing will be enough.